Cooper Marcher here. Happy Catterday, everybody. I know you humans get pretty discouraged and sometimes think there isn't any good in this world anymore, but I'm here to tell you a story that will make you believe there are good people. A self-proclaimed hermit who became unintentionally famous after losing his home to a fire is about to get new digs thanks to generous donations to a GoFundMe campaign and one whopping big check from a philanthropist. 81-year-old River Dave, whose real name is Dave Lidstone, had been living off the grid in the same secluded New Hampshire location for almost 3 decades. He didn't own the property where he'd built his modest A-frame cabin on the banks of the Merrimack River, but says he had permission from the site's previous owner to stay there. Citing environmental and zoning violations, the current owner took steps to have him removed. On the same day that Lidstone appeared in court, charged with civil contempt for refusing to vacate, his cabin burned to the ground. While the cause was most likely accidental rather than arson, the result remained the same. River Dave, along with his cats and his chickens, was out of a home. Estranged from his wife and his family for most of his 27-year tenure on the 73-acre plot of timberland, Lidstone kept to himself. He did, however, occasionally befriend a passing kayaker or boater, and those ties proved strong enough to form an unexpected lifeline. Longtime friend Jody Gideon hoped the situation between the landowner and Lidstone would come to a peaceful resolution. The owner's lawyers thought otherwise, but after the fire, the point became moot. With Lidstone now homeless, Gideon and friend Sharon Capello quickly organized a GoFundMe page to help River Dave get back on his feet. As word of his plight spread, donations and offers of places to stay began to roll in. While the response was staggering and the initial $15,000 funding goal was quickly met, no one could have predicted what came next. On August 11th, New Hampshire resident and billionaire Alexander Karp wrote him a personal check to the tune of $180,000. How can I express myself and my gratitude toward something like that? I start to tear up whenever I think about it, Lidstone told the Concord Monitor. For an old logger who always had to work, for anyone to give you that type of money, it's incredibly difficult to get my head around. The monies raised for River Dave are being put in a trust fund for him. For reasons of privacy, he'll be staying at an undisclosed location over the winter, and sometime next year, construction for his new home will begin. I feel as good as I ever have in my life, said a grateful Lidstone, although he admitted the recent outpouring of kindness and support has been something of a revelation to him. Maybe the things I've been trying to avoid are things I really need in my life. I grew up never being hugged or kissed or having any close contact. Now I see love expressed like I have never seen it before. So see, there are good people out there. Cooper Marcher here. Ciao.